Hello, Thursday afternoon, about 20 minutes to 5 on the East Coast. Sipping a little coffee, getting ready to go to a Christmas get-together at the church. But I thought I'd go ahead and post my plays here. For Saturday, I found us a couple I really like. So we're going to go to Gulfstream with a Tropical Park Derby and a Tropical Park Oaks. Race 8's the first Tropical Park Derby for 3-year-old colts. We've landed on a horse, the 3 in here, Ironicus, 10-1 morning line. Shug McGay, he's coming in, third off the layoff. He got this horse primed for a big effort here. Go watch the last race at a mile at Aqueduct. Over the ground, I think maybe was not even good, but this horse, full of run, into the far turn, you can see on the replay, he has to take a hold of the horse, wanted to go and wait, and then he cuts her loose, him loose, and I mean, a vicious run down the lane. Split horses, tight, was running on without the whip ever hitting. Is a rein ride, shaking him up. I think the horse had another gear, and he was full of run. So I think we're sitting on a big runner right here. We got some speed in this race to set it up for Ironicus to come from out of it. So I like that. We're going to have one scratch, I know. Basher just run at Gulfstream. Where Joel Rosario, on a side note, pretty much raped me on a ride on the 6 at race 8. But we get him here too. Go figure. But I like Rosario. He's a top rider. Sometimes he'll take off, but we're in a stakes race here, so there's no reason for him to take off. Our horse ran, like I said, November 16th at Aqueduct. Was off from February to October. Was coming at Belmont Mile on the 16th, and then the race I've talked about, November 16th. Flew down to Payson Park. Everybody knows Payson's a slow work place, so worked a 38-2 off the plane, then a 54 furlongs December 8th, and then 6 more days, the 14th, of 49-4, which I really like that work. So let's look at it here. Out of Distorted Humor, out of an AP Indy mare. You look at the races, 2 races over the Gulfstream Park track last January, broke maiden over the track, and then faced winners, and was common against the winners, finished second, beating 2. So we've got the play right here, 10-1 morning line. We'll never get that at post. Shug's horses get bet in these kind of situations, so let's hope we can get 5-6-1 at worst, or bet, so I think we've got a good runner here. I really like this horse. And then we're going to move from there to race 10 on the card, which is the Tropical Park Oaks. It's a mile and a 16th for the fillies, and I've landed on my home guide, Ken Ramsey, runner, Chad Brown training, Granny Mac's kitten. This horse has been off since October 29th. This horse started out his two-year-old career in July of 2013 at Saratoga with the big boys. Just missed flying coming home. Next, that won the P.G. Johnson, and then went to the Miss Grillo, a grade 3, ran well. Then cut back, went to the Breeders' Cup Turf, Filly Mare Turf, and what can you say at a mile? Just didn't run real good, but that was in strong. So then they off from November to April 11, 2014 at Keeneland before they changed the poly. Tried to war the field and got caught late. I don't think that's this horse's best running style. Then May went into Edgewood, a $150,000 stakes race at Churchill, and run against a little bit sassy, and Istenfun was out on the loose lead. But we come 6 wide and with Rosario in the irons and flying. Alright. Then we come back in August, a mile and a 16th to so on. Last race was August 29th. Beaten favorite. Was in against Miss Frost and Fashion Fun. But the reason I really like this horse, get down to business, not bore you, is, like I said, been off. Started work September 17th, was back on the work tab, 49-1. It's 23rd, back on the work tab, 4 furlongs. Then the 30th, 7 days later, 4 furlongs over to Saratoga training track. Then just every 6-7 days, right on the work tab, October 6th, October 12th, October 19th. Then a couple of weeks off to go down to Florida. We flew in. It's right off the plane. We started November 3rd, 4 furlongs, 48-1, a best of 6 at Palm Meadows. November 12th, 9 days, 49-4. Then we come 8 days of 49-4 from the gate. Then November 27th, 7 days, 49-3. Then December 5th, 49-3. December 12th, 49-3. That's all you need to know in horses racing. A lot of times it's kind of simple. When you get these works that are the same work, the same distance, and they're the same number each time, they're not just repeating that on paper. The horse is working that. That means the horse is tight, doing what the trainer wants. So we're sitting on a big one here with Granny Mac's kitten off the bench. It's 6-1 morning line, got Rosario up. Great connections. We probably won't get, but it's a solid deep field, so we may get 4-1 at post. So what we will do is back up to race 8 with let's see here, my little Ironicus, and we'll go a pick 3, 3, all, and 7. Granny Mac's kitten. Now, would you ask me, who do you like the best out of these two? Well, I like them both. But if I had to pick one to bet, I'm betting Ironicus. I think Ironicus is going to run off the page. So, if somebody got you get your bankroll ain't there, bet you a pick 3 and bet Ironicus. And then you can turn around if the pick 3s will be alive and put a little more on Granny Mac's nose. But in any case, we got 2 winners here, I think, Saturday. So, we had a special video this week with a horse there yesterday at Gulfstream and ran very well and won, not 2-1, so it wasn't no secret. So we're at 4 winners and 3/3 now on our video blog. So that's what I've got for Saturday. Appreciate y'all watching my blog. Appreciate anybody wants to give me a plug or something with people. But I'm going to be updating my blog with some whatever. I'll update it eventually. So, gotta head out of here. You all be good. See yous.